Just wanted to take a second to introduce you to, this is a medium wing. And so these are what I typically make to have made into quills, but in the event that you wanted to put a dowel in it and sew it yourself to save a little bit of money, you are more than welcome to do that. So as you can see, I have already done it in the wing shape. Now this has a serged edge on it, so I want you to get to see the edge. I'm going to hold it near me so hopefully you can see that. So it's not a hand rolled sewed edge, that's serged, so you can see that, and it goes all the way around. And so on one end you have a point, which I usually leave a little bit of the extra there, okay? And on the other corner end you will see that it is rounded, okay? And the reason that that makes a difference is because you want the end that has a point to be the end that has the dowel in it. Because remember, you're only gonna have your dowel go about half of the way, okay? So if this is your full wing, you're gonna want this much, which is approximately 35 inches. This is the part that you're gonna wanna put a dowel in. And so basically, if you get gauze grain ribbon that is like 1.5 inches wide, you will be able to fold it in half over a yard dowel stick that probably you'll want the one that is like 5/8 of an inch, and you'll literally just fold the ribbon over it, and you're going to, you know, fold it starting up here, and you're going to go down to the midpoint, and then you'll literally sew across the top, sew it down to the midpoint, and sew up. So basically you may need to take a little bit off of the dowel, either that or you can make it run a little longer than the dowel because you're going to want space to close it at the top and the bottom. So in essence, you're just going to sew the dowel right here so that you'll have this nice tail that'll work. And again, you're going to want to use the end that has the point. So this is the end you want inside the gauze grain ribbon. The reason for that is this is where the seam started and finished, okay? So this is a vulnerable place. And so in time, if this end is out, and if you did, you know, the dowel up at the other end, and this is your tail wagging in the wind, what would happen is the stitching would start to come loose, okay? And we don't want that to happen. So if this is the end that has your ribbon over it, it's protected because the serging is actually very strong. I mean, it's relatively strong as long as you don't like snag it and pull it or something like that. But I mean, it's hardy enough to hang in there with use. And so if you put the ribbon over it, that actually protects it. And so then basically you would use it then, you know, it would have like, you know, like this. I'm kind of faking it, but you get the gist. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense, and enjoy your wing. Happy worshiping.